the Green Bay Packers and the New York Jets. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. And off we go from East Rutherford. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Backs to the first tight end, taken in April, Kenyon Sadiq. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 24 yards, what a start to this one.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it is Klubnik. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Kenyon Sadiq. Touchdown, New York. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his first NFL touchdown. York is good on the extra point. And the Jets will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here's Sky Moore now to return it. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st down 10 at their own 19-yard line.
That's caught. It's Marshawn Lloyd. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Oh! And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. It is a big-time play for the Packers. A gain of 66 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. At the 15.
On 2nd down, Love. They work this out wide for Lloyd. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
A gain of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here they come for 3rd and 1. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
And he's come out of the game on fire here, Mike, early. He's yet to throw an incompletion on this opening drive, and as he now approaches the opponent's side of the field and they start thinking points on that other sideline, this defensive play caller has to be looking at that call sheet saying, what can I do to slow this guy down? Because with the way this game has started, he could be in for a big day.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And they will get another chance. They cover it up after very nearly squandering a great scoring opportunity.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this,
Jordan Love to the end zone. Touchdown for Green Bay. Love with 6 for the Packers. Now Love getting the Packers set for this 2-point try.
The Packers will set up for the 2-point conversion.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught in the end zone. And they take the lead by 1.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create. Man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
Klubnik gonna throw on first down. Out to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. That's caught. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. We'll go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Klubnik. The pressure's got to him. He was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for 2. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Love quickly out to Watson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
Christian Watson.
16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
First down, Green Bay.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw, still result in a big game.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Second down throw for Love. And he uses legs well there. Pick up of about 7 and sets up a much friendlier 3rd down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
And that's a pretty good effort here on 3rd and long. He had nowhere to go down the field. The defense is playing real soft. He pulls it down and did all he could, but he's still going to end up being...
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And they're not going to snap it. We have come to the end of the first quarter of play. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 4th down coming up. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. They'll go for it. Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it. And he's going to have a Packers first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Up the middle with Jacobs. And the defense all over that one. They stop him. There is no gain.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And the Packers are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Jacobs. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. Here's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs.
Love's pass complete to Josh Jacobs.
Line of scrimmage, the 3. 3rd and goal. To throw is Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion. On fourth down, Love. Now he'll work his way out right. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs. On first down, Klubnik. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper. And that is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
On the RPO, quickly in the hands of Cooper. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Jets. Now it's York for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jets add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Love to throw it on first down. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
To Jaden Reed. It's a gain of 20. First down, Packers.
Love to throw on first and 10. That's to the left side and taken in by Golden. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Second and a yard at the 36-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Love. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Here's Love. Contact as he delivered it there, and the pass is incomplete. Good job defensively to make sure he could not find a throwing lane, and it sets up fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. And they'll try it now with Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down, Green Bay.
The man in motion is Watson. On first down, it's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Taylor looking to throw. Pass, pop. It's Golden. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. Offense rolling right along on this drive. Another 1st and 10.
And the Packer first down.
Back to throw is Taylor. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it'll lead to a second down.
You can see the receiver. He's pleading his case to the refs. So from our perspective, Mike, I think it's pretty clear. He was not in bounds. I don't blame him for trying. I was in his...
And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating, let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. On second down, Love. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. It's the former Cal Bear, Mo Williams.
Taylor's pass intercepted. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Klubnik to throw on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
For this entire first half, the secondary's really been on the ropes. I mean, they've already given up 3 touchdown passes, Mike. So if I'm this offensive coordinator, I'm saying until you prove to me that you can defend the deep ball, I'm going to continue to test the deepest layers of your coverage. This time it falls incomplete, but don't expect that to be the last time they go after him.
Again, working deep downfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and we'll bring up third down.
This is one of those things that rookie quarterbacks just really struggle with early on in the NFL. If you just stare down your primary read, you're going to get yourself into a lot of trouble. So continue to work through your progressions, take what's there, find the open receiver, and with more reps, this is something that you have to imagine he's going to really improve at.
A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
That's to Cooper again. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their second. As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
At the Packers' 38-yard line.
Second and a yard. Throwing again. Klubnik. That's to the running back, Breece Hall. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
10 yards. That's good for Jets. First down.
Looking to throw again is Klubnik. This one not quite on target. Too much. That one falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Klubnik to the air once more. But we try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Taylor. And that's a veteran quarterback doing what veterans do. Don't take the extra hit. Got the first down, get down. The drive continues. In motion, Reed. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing is Love. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot.
And he'll be taken down. They got him back at midfield. Devondre Sweat, he gets into drop him for his first sack of the young season. Whelan's punt sent away. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Klubnik to throw here on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
To the air is Klubnik on 3rd down. To the right side, and it's hauled in by Sadiq. Big strides. Look at him go. Trying to get to that pylon. Not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. A big play there, about as big as you can get. 82 yards. So now, after the fireworks, a chance to cash in. They have it 1st and goal. On play action, here's Klubnik. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Oh, Mark Cooper. Touchdown, Jets. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. York now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Jets will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
27, Packers 8.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now, Taylor. This one complete. Right side, it's Watson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Number 9.
Trying to start this long road back. They've got a 1st down here.
1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Here's Taylor. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
You can feel the frustration starting to build, can't you? It's in their body language. It's how they're getting in and out of the huddle. There's no tempo. There's no energy. Somebody needs to get that huddle, look them in the face and say, hey, guys, we can either sleepwalk through the rest of this game and lose, or somebody be the jump start that we need to really find our rhythm and timing. And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
Throwing, Taylor. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. They'll go play action here with Klubnik. Flushed to his left. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
Throwing on 2nd down, Klubnik. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He's inside the 30. And he will dive into the end zone. 92 yards. Touchdown, New York. Now it's York for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Jets tack on one more to their lead.
34. Packers 8.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now, faking the give. That complete to Jacobs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
2nd and 10.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to have a Packers first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
To throw is Taylor. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It is a big-time play for the Packers. 31 yards. In motion, it's Golden. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 19, Sergeant, 19.
In motion, Reed. One more time, it's Jacobs. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
They'll run with Jacobs. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. Up the sideline, past midfield. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be first and goal inside the 10.
59 on the play. That's good for a Jets. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
A loss of 2.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
On second down, it's Klubnik. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up third and goal. He's got it at the 3. And he's into the end zone yet again. Omar Cooper Jr. Touchdown, New York. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the fourth quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Taylor looking to throw. This one complete down the field to Golden. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Green Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6. So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here we go on the return from the 1. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll have a Jets first down as he takes it to the 35.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's clubbed in. First down throw there is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Out of the gun, here is clubbed in. Throw is caught by Cooper on the right side. Now he's loose again. And they cannot contain him at all.